Distance is a racing platformer video game in my Steam library that I like to keep installed on my computer. I've had lots of fun with it and continue to play it in my spare time. I truly believe the developers tried their hardest to create an experience for hardcore racing fans that's as fun as possible. And there's so many things I want to try, I don't even know where to start. My thoughts on this game are entirely positive. And that's the problem. Who wants to watch a video without conflict? It's a basic principle of storytelling, one they teach you in primary school. If I have nothing truly negative to say about Distance, what's the point of making a video on it? So I'm not going to review Distance. Instead, I'm going to review a video I made in 2015 about Distance when it was still in early access. Now there's some conflict. Let's see just how much 17-year-old me's opinions hold up today. I used to have a strange personality complex. I was a cynical person, and still am, but I tried far too hard to give off the impression that I was an aspiring comedian, even though I had no interest in such a profession. You can see this as soon as the video starts. I'm putting in the bare amount of effort to sound funny. Most of my jokes consist of me talking for far too long, saying something that's blatantly incorrect, or attempting to sympathize with my fellow high schoolers by mentioning final exam stress, even though I wouldn't experience stress at that level until university. Hell, even the Conker's Bad Fur Day music in the background is a common staple of the I review video games and think I'm funny trope. We can pretty much skip the entire first half of the video because it's all like that. Apart from one thing I mentioned offhand.
Play space soccer.
They removed soccer from the game? I mean, you didn't like it beforehand, but you never mentioned that. You think you want to do that next time? Yeah? Okay, now we can skip to the next part. In the genuine criticism portion of the video, I said quite a few things that no longer apply to the stable build of Distance. While most can be forgiven, some are merely a result of my stupidity. Ignoring the subliminal messages in the video, I'll start by talking about how
The game has no dedicated servers, so online multiplayer is scarce.
Well, it has dedicated servers now. We all knew it was coming. You can't release a multiplayer game without official servers and fully rely on your players to port forward. That would be absolutely despicable, wouldn't it? So now there are 3 dedicated servers, and they're all racing. I don't see a stunt server, and I definitely don't see a reverse tag server. Hey developers, could we get those, please? Thank you. But the good thing is that even if you're offline, you can still play local multiplayer.
And local multiplayer is hard because of poor controller support.
Listen, I can't hold your hand forever. What did you expect to accomplish with the DualShock 2? I have the exact controller you tried to use right here in my hand. Look at it. The silver paint is fraying at the back of the grips, the left analog stick has been stripped for parts, the right analog stick is covered in dust, and you're using a third-party PS2 to USB converter. You have to understand something. If you're not ahead in the technology race, you're not going to get the best performance.
If you're not running the game on the latest gaming computer, both your car and the game lag severely, especially during crucial parts of the main campaign.
I cannot! Computers have become far more affordable in 2018, especially those with middle range specs. I had to upgrade my laptop in 2017, but I made sure that I got one at the same price point. And would you look at that, the game performs fine with only slight FPS drops in problematic areas. This is while I'm recording the game, mind you. Additionally, these areas don't come up often, since the developers have done a pretty good job of optimizing the campaigns. So, thanks for that, I guess. Oh, that's right, I didn't like the early access campaigns.
Did I say campaign? More like this looks cool mode.
Early access is a horrible thing. Let me tell you. It presents you with a debatably polished product that begs to be reviewed, and when it exits early access, you end up looking like an idiot because you reviewed it at a time when most things weren't finalized. I criticized the original campaign for leaving out important story elements and abusing common story cliches, but the main campaign was updated in the stable build, completely reworking all of the levels to create a reliance on the underused grip feature and improving the story immensely by adding an announcer. The blame it on the company cliche is also gone, but I won't go into any more details. I'm sure most of the people watching haven't even played the game, and I don't want to spoil anything. Also, past me, looks like your faithfulness to Nitronic Rush really paid off, because you can play Nitronic Rush inspired levels in a second campaign. This is literally the best thing they could have done. and they went ahead and did it. But even that's not all. The best Steam Workshop levels from Distance's early access period are now officially included in the game. You don't have to download anything to play. And to think that you spent 2 minutes and 39 seconds of everyone's time just to give the game a passable review, a yes. Well, Jack 5 from the present is here to change history. Distance gets a hell yeah from me. Buy the game, join the community of racers, and enjoy yourself. You won't regret it. I guess the other takeaway from this video is not to watch my old game reviews because they're not entertaining. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to get to work ruining the imaginations of naive children before Christmas rolls around. I'll see you again when you come crawling back to my YouTube channel for another video. Sayonara.